everyone. This is Pastor Josh here for your midweek message. And today we're going to talk about Job and hardship, difficulties. You see, in the lectionary for today, we have Job, as I said, but he's in a bad place. He is God's favorite, and Satan just doesn't believe that. And Satan is more like a lawyer figure here. Job is the oldest book in the Bible, first one written down. And we don't have the devil and pitchfork thing with Satan right now. It's more like a courtroom. And God and Satan are having this dialogue about Job, that Job is his favorite and will never turn away. And Satan just doesn't believe it. And so there's this kind of battle that ensues, and Job is the battleground. And he's been afflicted, he can't be killed, but he's just been put through the ringer. And his wife, she just wants him to die. That clearly, because Job is suffering this much, that he has boils and it's just awful and it's not good. That, and all his kids have died, I mean, it's just bad stuff. That because of this, clearly, he has lost favor with God, that he has done something wrong, and he should just curse God and die. So let me read this scripture. It's Job 9 through 10. Then his wife said to him, "Do you still persist in your integrity? Curse God and die." But he said to her, "You speak as any foolish woman would speak. Shall we receive the good at the hand of God and not receive the bad?" In all this, Job did not sin with his lips. Job brings up this interesting problem, and that is, what do we do with the bad? We all want the good from God. We all want the blessings. We all want the promises. We all want the salvation. We all want Jesus crucified and brought back to life and salvation for all and a life more abundant and free. All that sounds good. What do we do with the bad stuff? What do we do with stubbed toes and mortgages and not enough money to make the bills and kids with cancer and wars and pestilence and we can go on and on. Watch CNN for 20 minutes. You'll know what I'm talking about. What do we do with all that? What do we do with personal, local, national, world problems? All over. They're all over. And God allows them to happen. Why? Why? We love to take the good, but what do we do with the bad? And so it makes me think that God says that all things come together, all things work together for good for those who love him. It comes in Colossians. And if everything's working towards the good for those who love him, what does that mean? How does how does Job have the chutzpah to say this? I mean, he's in terrible pain. And yet, he says, we have to take the good from God and the bad from God. And accept that. I don't know how to do that. And the only way I could wrap my mind around it is saying that maybe it's because when things are going great, we don't pray. We don't need God. We don't think about God, typically. But when things are terrible, when things are down, when the wheels are going to come off the bus, we need God. Our prayer life gets so much more fervor to it. And also, if there were no problems, we would never have anything to work towards or work together with. That this negativity in the world causes us to band together in order to try to fix some of this stuff. And I don't have all the answers, and neither does Job. At the end of the book, you don't get any answers. You get God's God, deal with it. But there is some words of wisdom here. If we want to take the good from God, what do we need to learn from the bad? What is that? What is all that telling us? I don't have any answers, but I have questions. And so I'd love to hear your response. Tell me what you think. Tell me why is there negative in the world? Why is there tragedy and pain? What is it about life that is difficult for you? Reach out. Text me on Facebook. Shoot me an email. Talk to me. If nothing else, hopefully see you on Sunday, and I hope this makes you think. God bless.